finally done with exams. Yeah, it was kind of stressful. So from April 15th to May 15th, I set out on a challenge to run 5 kilometers for 30 days straight. And I have some thoughts about this. See, in high school, I used to run cross country. I'll be going to Guangzhou for a cross country competition. But it felt different this time when I started running again. Besides from the fitness benefits, no. Obviously, other than the health benefits that running can bring, there were also many other things that I sort of learned throughout the process. So here are 4 other benefits of running. But before I move on, I wanted to talk a bit about the physical and health benefits that I've seen. So for the first a month or two during lockdown, I was mainly focusing on HIIT and core workouts. I was able to maintain my current status for a while, but I was starting to notice love handles. And so I was trying to find some other way to, combat me from getting any fatter. But then I started thinking about how I used to run in high school, and then I decided to do this thing. But after running for over a month, I've been able to lose those love handles, and I feel much more confident about my physique right now than I did ever before. Oh yeah, and did I mention my jawline is starting to form a bit, maybe? So for me, I usually run around this area, and along the way I see a lot of different things. When you see those sort of things, that you sort of enter into like a mindset where you're pretty much immersed in your own thoughts, where you sort of go off in your mind and just think about those things in life. It can be like really deep. I've had like really deep thoughts about like my motivation and like my purpose, and also the smaller things like how Hong Kong people cope with the freaking heat. It's so hot. Like it just really immerses you into a beautiful thought space, thought bubble for you to like just drift off into your mind about anything, honestly. Speaking of hot, it's actually getting quite hot out here, so I think we should. During these 30 days I was running, it was also that time of the year when I had like hella projects and essays and assignments due. And I found that after my run every time, I would be like really focused. I think it might be linked to some of the health benefits part of this, but I think like the blood flow has to do with your retention or something like that. But it's really helpful, and whenever I come back from my run, I'm just super focused. I'm just like a work machine. And the third point, and I think one of the most important points, is consistency and discipline. Building a habit isn't easy, and throughout these 30 days I've had my fair shares of up and downs. I remember like the first couple of days was the hardest, but then at the end I found it just became second nature. At 6 p.m. I would just change and then just go run. But whereas in the first couple of days, I had to push myself and, make myself seek discomfort in order to go outside and do the 5K. This hasn't only, again, helped with my running, but also like it has translated to my schoolwork as well. Helps me be more disciplined with my work and my time management. And the last point is actually I wouldn't say it's like a huge benefit, but it's something I've been doing differently. In the past, when I'm on the subway or I'm on the bus, I would listen to music, but now because of running, I started listening to podcasts because I've been listening to so much music, it literally is getting boring. So I started listening to Business Wars, the Formula One podcast, Beyond the Grid, the School of Greatness, Financial Times, The Economist, Like, they're just like really interesting, honestly. You know, these podcasts can be pretty helpful, and I learned a thing or two. And I think if it weren't for running, I wouldn't have started listening to podcasts. Grammar. So yeah, those were the 4 main benefits from running 5 kilometers for 30 days. I think I'm still gonna run, but probably not every day. But yeah, running is cool. Don't want to make this video too long, so hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, see you guys next time.